Hello, everybody. This is Chef Jesse with Sacred Kitchen, and I am in my holiday finest. Because, a lot of how we eat is how we feel, and how we feel is related to how we dress. So, you should dress looking good. All right, so throw on your ugly holiday sweater, and I want to show you how to make what am I doing? I want to show you how to make homemade coconut milk. This is the base of the dish that we're going to be teaching on Friday, which is called Rondón, which is from the Colombian island of San Andres, which has been really hit hard by Hurricane Iota recently. Colombian chef Charles Michel is going to be joining us on the show on Friday. Super excited to have you, Chef Charles. And we are going to make a classic traditional global soul food dish from San Andres with this homemade coconut milk as the base. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to want a coconut. I think this is the traditional style with the kind of dried coconut. I have a little bit of a younger coconut here to show you an example. You're going to want a hammer. Now, you could use any kind of hammer. I found the ball ping hammer to work exquisitely well. You can use a big old honker of a knife, and you're going to want something that's a small, steady, sturdy knife. Now, eventually, we're going to use this Vitamix situation here and get this all blended up, as well as a strainer. But right now, if you are joining the class, you don't have to take it all the way through to milk. Just come with your coconut butchered. And so the first thing that you want to do is you want to have a 10-penny nail, and you're just going to pop it. There's like 3 eyes in the top of the coconut. You're going to pop it in there. You probably want to use the hammer. I already did this guy. And then you're just going to drain it out. A little quart jar is super awesome for that because it's like this whole natural strainer thing. It's super fabulous. Anyways, hi everybody. Good to see you all. And then it's highly recommended that you take a towel that you can place over this. Now, you're going to want to close your ears because this is going to be loud, and you want to be very forceful. Now, of course, traditionally, this is done with a machete. And yes, I do happen to have a machete in my kitchen. However, not being muy profesional, I am going to work with my ball ping hammer, and this towel is going to keep stuff from going all over. Close your ears, and you got to be convicted. 1, 2, 3. Needs another little crack there. Another little guy. We're going to go kind of, I can feel the crack. I'm going to go along the line of the crack. You can see it's already split pretty good. And that looks like our remaining stronghold. So we're just going to crack that guy right there. There we go. And now I've got this guy split beautifully in half. So what you're going to do at this point is, if you get really lucky, you're just going to peel this off. And I'm like winning the lottery today. So if you are joining us in class, all you need to do is just have everything at this step. Have your coconut water set aside. Have your coconut meat butchered and ready to go and deshelled. Now, I'll tell you that sometimes the shell really sticks in a kind of a severe way, and so that's why having your sharp, small knife is really important. And you're just going to kind of wedge it in there and use a little bit of leverage, or you can even cut down. Yeah, you see, if I cut here and then I pop, then I get it to come right off. Now this, according to Mama Lucy, this is Mama Lucy will be there. Hi, Lizzie. This goodness right here is where all the oil is, and so we're just going to go ahead and throw all that in. Again, if you're joining us in class, just make sure that you get to this place with all of your coconut. But for those of you who aren't joining us, now remember that coconut milk does not actually come from a can. Before it gets into the can, it starts somewhere else. And this is like just a great reminder for me, when I think of like all the food I really love, which very much comes from tropical places, Thai food, Vietnamese food, that coconut milk is made this way, although traditionally, albeit not with a Vitamix. And so all I'm going to do, I've got the vast majority of my coconut in here. You'll put all this coconut in, the meat of one coconut, very precisely measured, of course. The meat of one coconut is going to go in here. I am also going to add about a quart of water. Delicious. I'm going to add about a quart of water to this guy. And we're just going to get this guy blended up. Close your ears again. So that's pretty well emulsified there. Now I'm going to take over here, I've got a strainer and a bowl, and I'm going to strain out the coconut pulp, which is going to leave me with basically just the milk left over, and then there'll be a little bit of oil often on the bottom of the Vitamix, and that's also great, obviously, to throw into what you're making. Now, this coconut trash is anything but trash. You're going to want to take a little tool here and kind of get all the liquid out of this. And we're also, on Friday night, we're also going to show you how to make cocadas. And cocadas are a traditional sweet that is very simple. It's sugar and a little bit of milk and this leftover coconut fiber. And so we're going to set this guy aside right here. And make sure we got all of our goodness there. And here I have the base of an absolutely delicious, delightful, and amazing dish that's called the Rondón, which is a seafood coconut-based stew. I hope you'll join me on Friday. We're doing a fundraiser. We got a whole bunch of amazing chefs in the house, and would love to bring a little bit of deliciousness to you. So let's see how it tastes. Tastes like a tropical Christmas. All right, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye. I can figure out how to turn this off.